Okay.
Well, that's what you see nowadays with old people. They think they're tipping good and they throw $2 on the table and walk out and you're like,
whatever.
Enjoy that, sweetie.
Turned into Mad Eye Moody.
Did it hit you like a second time?
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what that is, but like initially I was like, okay. And then it was like, boom.
What a bunch of nerds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bunch of 40-year-olds talking about superheroes.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Shed Some Light. Thank you for joining us in Ben Shed. Look, it's Ben.
Joey?
Mike.
Matt.
And today we are kicking off our new series as we are approaching Avengers Doomsday very quickly. We're going to cover a multitude of MCU projects that Marvel has now deemed very important to watch leading up to Doomsday. So welcome to our new series, Doomsday Prep. Thank you so much for watching and joining us this week. Of course, if you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so you're notified every week when we post, which, by the way, important PSA, our long form episodes usually come out every Monday at 8 a.m., but due to families, lives, jobs, time, we're going to be moving our full-length episodes to Wednesday mornings at 8 a.m. It gives me a little more time to edit, and it gives us a little more time to just pump out more content in between the times that we film. So make sure that you're tuning in every Wednesday at 8 a.m. for our full-length episodes. Also, if you're not following us on Instagram and TikTok at Shed Some Light Pod, make sure you're following us there. We're always posting shorts and engaging with you guys on things that we're talking about. We love to hear your thoughts about our thoughts. So also Facebook. We found out Facebook is it works. Very important.
Yeah.
I think the last time we filmed, we had like 600 followers in a day. We are now almost at 2,000 followers of recording this. So thank you so much for giving us a follow. We really appreciate it. We're just trying to build up this Shed Some Light community as much as possible. And but on top of that, the internet, a lot of anger.
Yeah.
A little bit.
A lot of anger on the internet.
They hate us.
We got some haters. Just,
I think there's more love than hate.
There is for sure more love than hate. Absolutely. But I mean, I would say like, we're just having fun, guys.
Yeah.
You don't have to agree. That's the big fun part of life is that we can have different opinions.
But every comment helps. So
but every comment does help, whether it's hateful or loving. So thank you. Keep it up.
Before we go any further, though, I've got to get something off my chest. Correct me if I'm wrong, but what is the deal with pregnant women? I'm just kidding.
I am kidding.
No idea where you were going with that.
I was like,
I'm kidding.
Why are they so fat?
Clip it.
But honestly, stop forcing tips out of me.
Yeah.
Everywhere I go. I mean, if I'm sitting down and you're whining and dining me, but if I'm at the kiosk and I'm ordering myself, what are you asking for 20%? Do I get 20% back for me doing it?
Yeah.
That's my question.
I know we call this segment mic drop, but I think that this is we call this a universal drop because I think more and more people as time goes on are hopping on this tip train and that it's getting a little ridiculous.
I'm against it. I'm against you guys. I'm for tipping culture.
You're tipping even the kiosk that nobody has helped you with.
Yeah, because in my mind, I feel like the Starbucks CEO needs more money to help push product out. So I'm willing to give him like half my paycheck.
Okay, so it's a bit then.
Yeah,
Okay,
I mean, I tip like,
good to know.
I tip like $6,000-$7,000.
Okay.
Okay.
oh my God.
They had us in the first half. Yeah. No, you kind of said a little bit in your spiel. This is actually the method that I've adopted myself when it comes to tipping. During the transaction or ordering or whatever it is, if I'm standing, you're not getting a tip.
Interesting.
That's the rule. If I'm standing, you're not getting a tip. If I'm walking down the line at a Jersey Mike's or whatever, and I'm building it, I'm not tipping you. Especially if I'm at a Starbucks and all you're doing is going.
And they're still getting paid $22, $23.
That's true. That's true. But the problem is, if you're standing here going down to Jersey Mike's thing, that makes sense. You're watching to make your food. If you're going through the drive-thru and you choose not to tip, I'm scared they're going to spit in my food.
Wait, choose not to.
Is that a?
Where do you tip at the drive-thru?
There have been drive-thru that turn the screen around and ask if you want to tip. 100%.
Einstein Bagels does that when you go. They stick out the whole card reader.
Multiple, a lot of coffee shops do it.
Starbucks does it for sure, but I mean, once again, for me, most of the time, I've already ordered through the app.
You want to hear a little life hack about it? Pay cash.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Avoid the. There you go.
Avoid the-
The
That
awkward-
way you don't need the screen. You've already paid.
Have
with
you guys
paper.
seen at Shake Shack?
I was going
where,
to say the same.
like it gives you your total. It says you want to add a tip. If someone hit no, their total went up.
I saw
And
that.
Shake Shack came out and said like, "Oh, it was a glitch in the system."
Not true. Not true. Yeah, this person, I saw that. This person put
the
in.
milkshakes went up by 50 cents each, I
Yeah.
believe, or something like
Yep.
that.
Yeah, they had their total, and then they clicked no tip, and it said recalculating your order, and all their items went up by like 50 cents.
Yep.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah, the tipping has gotten out of hand, and the reason why what I said is that like if I'm sitting, for sure I'm going to be like servers in particular.
Yeah.
Their entire livelihood is based off
Right.
of tips,
100%.
while everybody else is getting paid
Right.
an hourly wage. So that's why it makes sense to me. But this whole
These people that are
listen,
already making over minimum wage, why am I tipping them also?
exactly.
Well, if I'm dining in and I clean up after myself, I feel like I shouldn't have to
Interesting.
tip then either.
Interesting.
Not-
That's,
I'm
that
not-
makes sense.
No. Servers need to be tipped.
That makes sense.
Let me be very clear.
I'm not.
Servers deserve to be tipped.
Oh,
Okay.
But what I'm talking about is if I don't know, if I'm at like a McDonald's
And you have a
right?
tray.
and I have a tray
Yes.
and I'm done with it and I'm clearing
Yes.
it myself, I don't feel like I need to tip.
Yeah, sure. I mean,
If
you've
somebody's
done
super
all the
nice, I
work.
will, but I don't feel like it's like an automatic
Yeah.
thing.
I mean, once again, in that particular situation, you are standing. So
Oh well,
my method still rings true.
it does.
Now, let me ask you this. Speaking of the tipping, if you have let's go to there's two separate restaurants. Let's say one is just a normal restaurant, one is a upscale restaurant.
Sure.
If you order the same thing, a cheeseburger and fries, the cheaper restaurant, you're paying $15 for that cheeseburger and fries. And the fancy restaurant, you're paying $35 for the cheese.
Yes.
Same sandwich, same fries, same everything. Why should I tip more at the expensive restaurant and not the cheaper restaurant?
So then you're asking, why does percentage even matter? at
Yeah,
that
why
point?
does percentage?
Yeah.
Like if someone's doing like a steak and the steak's really good, I'll tip you more. But if you're just throwing lettuce and making me a salad,
Right.
and the salad ends up being $45 for some reason, I feel like I don't have to tip you.
Why
that.
is 20% the standard anyway?
That is true.
There's been a debate lately that I've been seeing where, because now, that's going to ask you a few questions.
Yeah.
Some of those,
Yeah. And they took.
we know the question, but
I know the
but
answer.
You get, exactly. But usually the default is 18, 20, 22.
Yeah.
I've been seeing a lot now that people are saying that they are more inclined to go 18 than they are 20
Interesting.
anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm more inclined to hit zero.
Well,
When you're once again, if you're standing, yes, but like I even mean like if you go to a sit down restaurant and everything, because
like Texas Roadhouse, they have the things on their table.
We just went to Texas Roadhouse the other day, Morgan and I, and they did the thing.
Yeah.
But like again, I even asked Morgan, I was like, "What do you think? Is 18 or 20?" And she was like, "Wait, why?" And I was like, "Because there's a talk now. It's like, it's because the tipping culture's gotten out of hand. People are more inclined to give a little bit less."
But that's my point. Is like, why isn't 10% enough? It's better than zero. It could be zero.
What
Do you know what I mean?
I do understand that I'm older than you guys, but this baseline used to be 15%.
Okay.
Well, that's what you see nowadays with old people. They think they're tipping good and they throw $2 on the table and walk out and you're like,
whatever.
enjoy that, sweetie.
whatever.
I got a
loose
half a cup of
change-
coffee.
Thanks.
Whatever loose change they got in their pocket. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sick of it. We're already broke enough without the tips.
I used to be someone that like if I didn't tip them, I didn't want them to feel bad or like, oh, this guy's a sack of crap. He didn't tip.
Yeah.
At this point, with just how much things are expensive and stuff, I'm not afraid
It's
to hit
hard,
that zero. It's like,
yeah.
I can't afford to keep tipping every time I go out.
Everything is expensive.
There are those who would say if you can't afford to tip, you can't afford to eat out.
That is very true, though.
That's true.
Yeah, but I can afford $5 at McDonald's. I cannot afford maybe $10 at McDonald's with that $5 tip.
If you can't afford
That's
$10,
100% tip.
Like I said, I like to tip my whole paycheck. Crazy
That's some crazy math.
if you don't have $10 to spend at McDonald's, then you also shouldn't be spending $5 at McDonald's. I think that's the point.
Yeah, I think that's.
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
I mean,
The point is, I guess what I'm saying is if I have $5 in my pocket cash and I want to run through McDonald's and just get me a McDouble or something like that, and let's say the McDouble comes out to $5 exactly,
Yeah.
I have the money for McDonald's. I don't have the money for a tip.
Mm.
So
You could do what Matt does and just use the Taco Bell app and then just
True.
return everything.
Hey, I am an honest Taco Bell patron. I am honest.
I used my
Good.
Taco Bell app today, actually.
Did you? Okay, this is a little bit of a rabbit trail. Did you see they updated it?
I was so confused. It took me forever to navigate it.
It is a phenomenal user experience. The UI is better, For you elder folk, UI stands for user interface. So the layout of the app is a lot more appealing to the eye. It's very modern.
That's different. I thought it was a urinary tract infection.
No, that's different. That's
a UT.
That's a post Taco Bell thing.
I can
but no, like it was one of those things where it's like I thought the app was fine forever. And then like the new one came out and I was like, oh, that old app sucked. Like it looks so much better. It did take a bit to navigate now, but the best part about it is I know you said this the other day where you don't like people who like to pick off everything, but like at Taco Bell, it is kind of a build your own experience sometimes depending on what you get. So the whole point of the new app is they have a new My Mods feature where you can go in.
I'm expecting like a PowerPoint behind him. He's like pointing and slides as he's looking for Taco Bell.
Listen, Taco Bell as much as you.
I'll put up a graphic showing the
Matthew Bell.
Hey, no free ads here.
I don't care. I'll give him free publicity.
We sponsor them.
There we go. Gosh, I'm an ambassador for the Bell.
Okay, if you like it, do you tip Taco Bell?
No,
Why not?
Why not?
I'm in the drive-through.
Yeah, but
Now,
you're a
I will
fanatic.
say, there's been one time that I did tip at Taco Bell. It was like slightly after COVID, and it was when we were living in Dublin, and I went to our Taco Bell, and the line was super long, insanely long. I mean, wrapped around the building, and I felt bad because I noticed this guy before from the frequency of my visits, that the guy who worked there, that he was all by himself. Like he was taking the drive-thru.
Hey, Jeff. Hey, Matt.
Well, he was making the food. He was running the window. He was doing all of it, and I felt bad. I was like, he's working hard. And, that is a prime example to have a really bad attitude, but he had a really good attitude. And this was my pre-app days. Like I was ordering. And so I got up to the window and he goes, hope you're having a Baja Blast of a day.
Oh my God.
And that alone, I was
Give
like,
my tip back. Thank you, sir.
No, I got my wallet out. I was like, that's the kind of attitude I want at Taco Bell. And so that was the first time. I went back like a week later, same guy. And I got to the window and he said the same thing. Oh. And I was like, you know what? So I got $5 out and I was like, I had cash on me for whatever reason. I was like, you know what? I was like, dude, your attitude is so great. And especially at a time when you should be mad as crap.
Right.
So I was like, I hope this can help in any kind of way. And he was like, brother, I appreciate that. Nice. So only time I've ever tipped at Taco Bell. So I wanted to make sure he had a Baja Blast of a day.
Yeah.
So,
and then he drove past the homeless guy and waved and continued on.
Unfortunately,
there is $5 at the Taco Bell. So the corner.
That's drinking his Baja Blast all the way.
Unfortunately, the homeless epidemic, there's too many peddlers anymore that it's too hard to distinguish who's real.
That's true.
They're all coordinated,
That's
I think.
another conversation.
We're getting in the weeds here.
But anyway,
let's wrap this up. The tipping culture
Sucks.
is getting out of hand.
Mike hates it.
Let's bring it down a notch, okay? Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. All right. Like we said, Avengers Doomsday is coming out. As of recording this, we've got 4 months.
And we've gotten our tickets.
4 or 5 months. We did get our
17
tickets. Yes, 17 weeks. Wow, good math. Our numbers guy. 17 weeks until it drops. We got our tickets. We're secured. Now we're waiting for Dune tickets to come out because we're going to do a double feature. We're going to participate in Doomsday. But yeah, there are a lot of Marvel projects that us collectively have not watched that we're now realizing, but not just that. Marvel has now come out and said there are now additional projects that if you've not seen them yet, we recommend you watch them. Because like, for instance, X-Men 1 and X-Men 2 and the multiverse type of movies.
Yeah.
So we just thought it'd be a good opportunity to jump back on the Cape series and get in some more movies and talk about it because, like I said, there's been a ton that I have not seen personally, and a lot of Phase 4 and 5. So thought we talk about that. And today specifically, though, we're going to kick off the series. Ben has a list of doomsday theories that are just all over the internet, and we enjoy talking about theories. So I want to hear what they are and just kind of discuss amongst one another as to how possible they are.
Right.
But before we do that, of course, we can't do anything until we've checked in with Joey the Smuggler. The movie theaters are getting so expensive, and we're here to help you cut costs by giving you advice on what you should sneak into the movie theaters yourselves. So, Joey, what are you smuggling into the theater this week?
Well, if I'm not mistaken, Matt, I believe we have our first smuggler sponsor today, don't we?
You are not mistaken. We do have our first smuggler partner. I'm very excited to announce this one. I have a little bit of a history with this company, and this feels like a little bit of a full circle moment. But yeah, we've been reaching out to some local businesses in the area, seeing if they want to partner, and this one was the first one on my list, and I'm very excited to say that they were 100% down to partner with us. So without further ado, this segment of Joey the Smuggler is brought to you by Al's Delicious Popcorn. For those that aren't familiar, Al's Delicious Popcorn, they are a Columbus local staple, family-owned business, and they specialize in gourmet popcorn. This isn't your typical Orville that you're throwing in the microwave. This is gourmet popcorn, and they have over 80 flavors.
Wow.
80 flavors. And the CEO, Jan Baird, such a sweet lady. I had a lot of fun chatting back and forth with her, trying to get this partnership planned out. And when I suggested, hey, are you going to let us try all these flavors? She was like, yeah. But like I said, I do have some history with Al's Delicious Popcorn. My wife and I, we got married back in 2019, and her and I met at the movie theater that we worked at. And so at our wedding reception, we had a popcorn bar, and all the popcorn was from Al's. And so every moment that we get a chance to try Al's on the podcast, we will be showcasing 3 of their flavors, and I'm excited for the ones that we have.
Okay.
This first one I'm most excited for. This is their staple flavor. This is the flavor that they're known for, and
Like their secret recipe.
Jan told me, she said that this is the recipe that other people have been trying to steal and replicate for years, and they just can't get it right. So here is our first bag. This is their vanilla butternut.
This is the flavor that
This is the flavor they are known for.
That sounds
I'm very excited. So give that a little look. Oh, I'm just showing the camera.
I'm sorry, I need some butternut in my gut.
3, 2, 1, go.
That's incredible.
That is
If
amazing.
this is how we're kicking off the partnership,
That's incredible.
I'm excited for the next 79.
I would have trouble stopping eating.
Yeah,
I don't think it's overly sweet.
You don't think
I
it
mean,
is?
it's sweet, but it's not like overly.
No.
like,
I'm not a caramel corn kind of guy.
I
Yeah.
could probably take out that bag in 2 days.
This would be easy for me myself.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
1 3-hour movie for me.
Dude, literally.
Actually, it might be.
Yeah.
Vanilla butternut, Al's popcorn, 3, 2, 1. This is an A+.
Yeah.
A-.
I prefer, like I said, I prefer salty popcorn, but for a sweet popcorn, it is
It's
delicious.
still
An
an
A
A.
minus is high.
Yeah.
A is, yeah.
All
Basically,
A's.
C.
Oh, I should have checked these bags ahead of time. So something Jan told me that I want to share, that if you're getting your popcorn for, say, a party, or in this case, a football theme party, in the great state of Ohio,
Yeah.
Ohio State football is a very serious thing. You can even have them color it
Interesting.
Ooh, look at
so
that.
that it's on theme
Nice.
with your event. Our next flavor, this is caramel cashew.
Ooh, I wanted to try this one. I've looked up the flavors. I wanted to try this one.
3, 2, 1. I don't think any partnership that we have moving forward I'll be more excited for. This is so awesome.
Right.
Holy
good.
crap, that's good.
Did any of you get an actual cashew?
Yeah, I did.
Give me one.
Oh my gosh.
They're not playing around. I mean, there's a reason they've been around for years, dude. They're not playing around.
And they vacuum seal the bag?
3, 2, 1. This is an A. Okay, you're on the
Wow, sir.
Yeah, no,
I like both.
That one is unbelievable.
This is
Like I
great.
said.
really good.
Wow.
I'm not the biggest caramel corn fan, so like just by nature it
Sure, that's
dropped a
fair.
little bit, but it was still a good one.
very good.
That's really good. And our last one, it's we're moving into the end of August. This is about my favorite time of year. I'm a big fall guy. I love the fall season, all the fall flavors. So this is off of their fall flavor line. This is one of many that we're going to be able to try.
Okay.
Apple pie.
Ooh, I'm in. I like me some nutmeg.
Now, I myself am not a pie guy in real life. I don't like pie. It's my least favorite. I'm not a big fruit and dessert guy,
Okay.
but I do like a flavor of apple and cinnamon. So I'm
Does it smell like apple pie?
apple pie, our third and final flavor for this smuggler segment. 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Now that watching OSU on a Saturday. Eating this popcorn.
Did it hit you like a second time?
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what that is, but like initially I was like, okay. And then it was like, boom.
Yeah.
Holy
Got you with
crap.
the
It's like a cinnamony butter.
Dude, they're freaking wizards over there. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Very good.
Apple pie, 3, 2, 1.
Is his least?
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, it's really good.
Yeah.
Really good. And I love cinnamon.
Yeah, I'm a big cinnamon guy
And that's
myself.
no bluff. That's all A's around the board.
Yeah, there was not a single anything below an A.
Plus or minus aside, there were A's across the board for all three.
A's across the board. You guys are. I'm so excited for the remaining.
I'm dying to
flavors.
see if they have a pumpkin pie.
That could be good. I'm a huge pumpkin pie guy.
Yeah.
We'll just have to see. All right,
Can you
for that-
order online there? As
You
well?
can order online. Yes, you
Ooh,
can.
Interesting.
Okay.
Hi, Editor Matt here. So at the time when we made this video, we actually didn't have a discount code yet, but now we do. So if you're going to make your first purchase, make sure you head on over to alspopcorn.com. Make sure you use code SHEDSOMELIGHT to get 10% off your first order. That's code SHEDSOMELIGHT to get 10% off your first purchase. Thanks. If you guys have not had a chance to try Al's, like we said, go to Al's.
Do it.
Bethel Road in Columbus, and then I'll put the address on the screen for the Cincinnati location if that's where you're located. If you have had Al's or you're wanting to try it, you're going to have an opportunity because 3 lucky followers are going to get a chance to have one of these flavors in their hands that we tried today because Al's has so graciously given us 3 additional bags, one of each of the flavors that we tried to give away. More details will come out on Instagram and Facebook about how you can apply, how you can enter to win your very own bag of Al's popcorn. So be on the lookout for that. Thank you, Al's. We really appreciate it. And we're excited about this partnership. So thank you so much.
Yeah.
So we saw at D23, we saw the Doomsday special look trailer number 3, whatever you want to call it.
This is final trailer.
No. Like, we're going to get at least one
wow.
more. We're going to get at least one more.
Yeah. I hope they don't actually. I want them
know.
to keep it
I like
right
that.
here.
We said this about Spider-Man, that they just, the trailers just, they show so much to where you're sitting in a movie now and you're like hoping.
I saw that in the trailer. Oh, I saw that.
Yeah,
in the
you're
trailer.
like waiting for the thing that's not in the trailer and then it never comes and
Right.
then you're let down. So, yeah.
I'm a fan of never do a trailer. Like, just say, all right, Avengers Doomsday is coming out this day. It's going to come out this day. We're not going to have a trailer, so you are going to be uber surprised.
I don't know. I think this trailer really hypes me up for this movie.
So I've got a couple. My friend Michael at work, he is an anti-trailer guy. He won't watch
Wow.
a single trailer. If he goes to see a movie, and the trailers the lights go down, trailers come up, he puts AirPods in, and he just looks down at
That's
his
actually
phone so that he
insane.
doesn't watch any trailers. Or if he forgets his AirPods, he'll go outside and come back in.
insane.
He just doesn't like to be spoiled whatsoever. My boss is similar. He won't watch any
Wow.
trailers at all because he doesn't want to.
I'd never heard of that.
No, I do. And I'm the exact opposite.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, it's kind of the
still-
job.
a little bit, but I also still snoop for Christmas presents. I mean, I don't.
He's holding the paper up through the light, seeing what it is.
Yeah.
My boss
No.
won't even say, like, if I go see a movie and come back, like, if somebody's like, oh, how was it? He's like, no.
Yeah.
Oh,
he won't,
wow.
he won't even let me say
That's how
I
That's how my
felt.
buddy is.
Yeah.
He's like, that's just too much information.
Yeah. We're real big against like spoilers in the parking lot. Like,
Yeah.
my kids they won't talk about the movie until we get in the car.
Mm.
They're very well trained.
Oh wow. So of the people walking in.
So, yeah, because
That's why when we stand after the movies, he doesn't say a whole lot.
Wow.
Because he's like,
I see people going in and I don't want to
Interesting.
spoil anything.
Because I have been walking into a movie and I can hear the people leaving and you're like, was that about the movie I'm about to see? Oh gosh.
Yeah, especially if they're complaining about it.
Right.
well, when
Yeah.
Force Awakens came out, I was working and a guy came out of the theater that was the first showing that night. And he was like, Han Solo dies.
What?
Guy got mobbed in the lobby.
Did Han Solo die in that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Spoilers.
No. Yeah, we're spoiling a movie that nobody wants to watch. I think part of it is that I'm just excited to go see a big movie like this again in the theater. Like because I've been going through the MCU with my wife and we just got through Endgame. And I realized watching that movie that I haven't seen it in a really long time. I saw it in the theater probably 3 times when it came out.
Wow.
Yeah.
But after that, I didn't see it a whole lot because there were a few moments that I had forgotten about. And I forgot it was 3 hours. Like I
Yeah, it's a
forgot.
long
And
movie.
we had to break it up into 3 1-hour days with Morgan. She's like, I ain't sitting through that.
So she's not going to Encore?
Yeah.
She's not, because I had told her she was going to go with us to see Encore, because I was like, there's new footage and it's going to lead into Doomsday. And she was like, oh, okay, cool. So this Endgame ends and she goes, so this is what you're saying is in the movie theater next month. And I was like, yeah. And she was like,
plus
and
7 minutes.
And she was like, and they're adding time. I was like, yeah. She said, you just tell me about it.
Have we got tickets for that yet?
Yeah.
No,
not
they
Encore.
haven't dropped yet.
Maddie will want some, so let me know when you're
Yep.
buying.
I'll get them immediately.
Okay, yeah.
But so we obviously, this episode is about Doomsday Theory, so we're not going to go too heavily into this, but there is something that people are finding interesting. So the big shot of the trailer is him coming out of the ship and landing in his awesome superhero pose. Yeah. Super villain pose.
Right.
There's speculation that shot is actually reversed, because they're thinking that that's actually him getting hit by like Mjolnir or Stormbreaker or whatever, and he's flying back, because there is a moment
You
where
can see Mjolnir in the air.
There is a moment where you see something kind of come off a little bit.
It's 100% Mjolnir.
But there are people that are saying that because the Loki in the show, he time slips.
Yeah, right.
And Doom has that ability as well.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And so they're thinking in the sky, all that, like he's slipping in time as he's falling. So there's just, I just thought it was an interesting, I was like, what a cool shot to trick people and making it seem like it's the ultimate moment, but really it's him getting his can kicked.
Yeah, I heard about the Mjolnir thing, but I thought it was him getting thrown out of the spaceship or whatever that building is that he's coming out of. I thought Mjolnir was hitting him there.
So did I.
And then he lands.
So did I.
So, but that's
cool
if it's reversed.
Whichever way you're going, I don't care.
It looks good regardless.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Now it's time to get down to what we're all here for, and that is some Doomsday theories. So Ben has has harvested a few theories that are roaming around the internet right now that everybody's talking about, and I'm just curious to see what you pull, and let's chat about it.
Yeah. So some of these theories may be based on leaks. There's a lot of speculation in this. So if you don't want to know, this is not the segment for you.
Might want to skip.
Yeah.
This is based on leaks, like very high chance of being true.
Some of it's leaks.
Interesting.
Some of it's just fan theories. I found one on Reddit.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So we've covered this one before. The adoption theory.
Yep.
If you have not, we have a whole video on the adoption theory. If you have not checked that out, link will be in the bio.
Yeah. The theory is that Tony Stark, the Tony Stark we've always known, is actually a variant of Doctor Doom.
Right.
So there's a number of things that could support this. There are a couple lines in Endgame that support it. There's got to be a reason that Robert Downey Jr. is playing both parts.
Yeah.
I'm kind of interested in that now because of this trailer we just got for D23 when what's Pascal's?
Yeah, Pedro.
Oh,
Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah, Mr. Fantastic,
Fantastic,
is he knows him.
Mm-hmm.
They were colleagues.
They were colleagues. Was that Stark in their on their Earth? You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Stark. I mean, like, you know, the guy,
the Victor Von Doom.
The being, yeah.
He is from their universe. Yes.
Yeah.
So then, would he be Stark, or would he just be?
I think he's Doom.
I think he's Doom. I don't think Tony Stark exists in their universe. At least not in that fashion.
Interesting. Right. Yeah. It's interesting. I don't know. It's hard to.
Yeah.
I'm off of it.
What do you mean? You still don't like it?
I still don't like it.
Oh,
okay.
Oh, are you telling me during Endgame this was their plan all along when they did that? Like,
could have been.
So I don't
think so.
I actually think it could have been, and there are a couple reasons I think that. The Russo brothers, who directed Infinity War and Endgame, they said that they would come back for Secret Wars. I think that the villain for Secret Wars was always going to be Doom.
They said they're going to come back for Secret Wars during.
They said they would.
They said during Infinity War and Endgame.
During the marketing.
Okay.
Right. They said that like if they were going to be brought back for a Marvel project, that it would be Secret Wars.
Yeah, and I think that
Interesting.
it's their writer, Marcus McFeely. One of the two is still on this project. I think that it's possible that they left certain doors intentionally vague, left certain
so that they
doors
can
open
mold it the way they wanted to.
if they wanted to. Yeah. Then it's very clear that the next movie before they pivoted to Doomsday was supposed to be Kang Dynasty.
Right.
Okay, so we all know that.
Yes.
We know. But but the next project after that was announced at the same time, and that was Secret Wars. And I think in the comics, Doom's the villain of Secret Wars. Yeah. I think that the intention was always to go back to Doom.
So you're thinking they replaced Kang Dynasty with Doomsday. It was always the same path, but they just replaced one movie with another.
Well, I don't think it was a replacement. I think it was now we gotta jump ahead.
I think they bumped it up a little bit.
They just bumped it up.
It wasn't Doomsday was always a thing. Doomsday and Secret War.
I think
Doomsday is like Secret Wars Part 1, because I don't think they've said that Secret Wars is a 2-parter.
No, and I think they actually said it's not.
It's not a 2-parter.
So Doomsday's almost Part 1 and
Secret Wars Part 2.
So
Correct.
In the comics, there was a story called Time Runs Out, and that ran up to Secret Wars.
Right.
So I think this was always the plan. He Who Remains in Loki said that that the sacred timeline was a loop.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that he always ends up in the same spot.
Yeah.
And if he's not there, certain things happen and it's really bad, right? Just to make it quick. So I think that he was always protecting the timeline from Doom.
Right.
Interesting.
So, or you just maybe not even protecting the timeline, but protecting his own interest by keeping
saving himself. Yeah.
Right.
Yep. That's cool.
Yeah. So I think it was always going to be Doom. But the question is, was Tony Stark born Victor Von Doom?
I don't think so.
It's possible.
It's just hard because it is possible, but
and like I said, I just watched Endgame again. Like we're talking 2 days ago, and that scene came up, and I knew it was coming. So I was like, okay, it's been a minute. I'm really going to watch this scene. The reaction is strange.
It's weird, right?
It is strange. It is a weird reaction, but then again, one of RDJ's reactions to something in Endgame has become a meme now. It's when Cap, they're about to shrink down and time travel for the first time, and Cap has given him his classic Cap speech. There's a moment where Tony's like, and like turns and looks at him. It's a strange look for that moment, but I just chalk it up to Tony's like, oh, Cap, you still got it. Yeah. You still could just drop a super sick speech at any point. But that scene in the elevator, it is a strange reaction.
Because he did know what time frame he was going to. He knew when he was supposed to have been born. If his wife was pregnant and he wasn't supposed to have been born, then who's in the belly? You know what I mean? Like that's the thing.
Exactly.
That's the theory, which I can get on board with. I mean, it is possible.
Because a part of me even asks as well, he chose the year to jump to. He knows his own birthday.
Exactly.
Why would he even ask? Other than just being cordial to this stranger, acting like he doesn't know that it's his dad.
He just really looks surprised there.
Exactly. Because like even if he was just doing that, just making conversation,
right?
I still think he wouldn't have been like, wait, you know what I mean? It's interesting.
Where's a movie here?
I don't think so.
That kind of reaction is an error.
I don't think so. I'm just thinking back to the first ever Iron Man movie, them say, oh yeah, this is definitely not Tony Stark. This is Victor Von Doom.
But I don't think that's what they're doing.
I don't think that's what they were doing.
Because here's the thing.
I think that
the video that everybody has been, giving us love about is the Endgame encore possible ending theory.
Right. So Endgame did not have a post-credit scene, and it just had the sound of banging on an anvil, right? It was like a tribute to Tony Stark, to Iron Man in the cave. You could expand that to Doom.
Making his Doom mask. Holy crap, Benjamin. That would be crazy. Ben just came up with that idea, or whoever,
Probably 50
and
200 other people on the internet.
Exactly. Like, who's to say that the Russo brothers also didn't have an idea like that to just say, hey,
this fits
what we have. I mean, that's how movies work.
Right.
It's
you
creative
use what you
writing.
have and you go from it.
Exactly.
You grow off of it.
So who's to say that they're not just taking an opportunity? And listen, it, like you said, it is a pivot. They did have to pivot. There's no denying that. But they have a lot to work with.
Yeah. And I think it's also possible that they did plant seeds and that they were intentionally vague in some places. I think it's all possible.
I think it's possible, but I don't want to grasp and say
No,
that's what they did, because if I go in and that's not it, I'm going to be let
sure.
down. You know what I mean? That's why I can't
leave it as a fun theory.
Yeah.
Leave it as a fun
Total
theory.
speculation.
Yeah.
I want to cite where this one I heard on Den of Nerds first time, like a year ago. I mean, so I want to make sure we get credit to the folks who came up with these theories.
Yes, for sure.
But,
if we have the source.
yeah, some of them are just, yeah.
What's the next one?
So the next one, this one was either Screen Crush or Colton Ogburn, but the shield out of time theory.
Okay.
All right. So at the end of Endgame, Cap's shield is busted. Thanos broke Cap's
He
shield.
cut it with his giant blade thing.
Just hit it.
So it's gone. It's in pieces. Yeah. So at the end of Endgame, when old man Steve Rogers comes back and he's talking to Sam.
Yep.
And he says, "Hey, he's like, the shield is yours."
He's got it in the leather case. Yeah. Yep.
And he says, "How's it feel?" And he says, "It feels like it's someone else's." And Cap says it isn't. So the question is, where did that shield come from? The reason it's called a shield out of time is old man Cap shows up. He's got this shield. Well, where did he get it? Well, there's a theory that Steve is back in Doomsday. So at some point, will Sam give the shield to him? And then when he comes back, does he give Sam his own shield back?
Interesting, because he says that at the end that it's not his.
Feels like it's someone else's. Well, it's not.
See, that's
Isn't that
good.
funny? So
that's good, because it would make the whole Endgame dialogue make sense, because technically it started out as Sam's. Oh, that could be so good.
Yeah. When I heard this, I was like, "Are you freaking kidding me?"
Let's think about where he went back to.
Well, when he went back in time, how far did he go back?
He went back to the points in which the stones were taken so that he could put them back, so there would be no branches.
He only had enough capsules to go put them back.
And maybe it wasn't planned. But
Right.
it fits.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like you have a lot to work with, and that's just what creative thinking is.
You're wondering if they're watching Endgame back and seeing what they can do from this.
They are.
Yeah. So I mean, maybe it wasn't intentional, but now they're seeing it as they're watching it again and being like, "That could be cool," or "This could be cool," like that kind of stuff. So yeah, definitely
Love it.
Yep. So
What do you got?
Next one. Okay. So this one is a two-parter kind of.
Okay.
So, and this first one is Loki moved Steve and Peggy out of their timeline because maybe it was dangerous. They're going to start.
You're talking where we left them at the end of Endgame. Loki's going to show up in their dancing living room, and that's when he moves them.
And so there's a theory that is actually it's backed up by the story trailers, right? Because you see them there, and and then the first trailer actually
Cap's got a baby, right? Yeah.
Yep. Cap's got a baby, but you see Loki standing there, and he hands him a card.
Okay. So that's Cap's hand that's holding the card because he's got a wedding ring on. Okay. Yep. Okay.
So Loki, for whatever reason, moves him off of that timeline into another one. Okay. And when he does, is it possible that Steve's presence in a different timeline is what created the society or the world in which the Fantastic Four lived?
Yeah. Because of World War
There's no war.
There's no World War II because Cap warns them and they're able to prevent it ahead of time.
There's progressive, there's progressive invention, stuff like that.
It's just all peace. Yeah.
Yeah. So no, whatever military industrial complex. Type
there's no need for Tony Stark or anything because there's no weapons.
Howard Stark. Yep. So the next part of that theory is, what if this one is? I got this one off Reddit. Steve Rogers is Doom's father.
I like that one. I don't know why. I really like that one.
So Steve and Peggy go to the Fantastic Four timeline and they have a baby. And the reason that Dr. Doom is interested in that baby is because it's a young him.
That's just so weird. But wait a minute. Didn't they already have the baby? Because he's in his house holding the kid.
But when they move him to if they move him to the Fantastic Four timeline,
maybe there's this exact house.
I think this is a stretch.
I can see it.
Somebody said
there would have to be
Richard type stretch. I was like, wow, well played.
There has to be significance to Steve Rogers and Peggy's baby. There has to be significance to it.
Well, here's the thing. I see what you're saying. But I also see it as not necessarily because Doom says it in the trailer. You all are living stolen
Right.
lives. Now, I think that's just an aspect of their stolen life. They were never supposed to have that kid. I don't think it matters who the kid is. I think it just matters the fact that they had a kid and they got married. That was never supposed to happen.
Yeah, but maybe all this is
Doom-
happening because he went back and
No, that's 100% why it's happening.
But it shouldn't
what
have-
I'm
it
saying
shouldn't
to
have
him is I don't think there's any further significance to their kid other than the fact that they have a kid.
Yeah.
So in Loki, the only reason that people can live in do you remember how
Because they hide
what's in
inside of the
apocalypse?
they're not they call them something. They're called
The end of time?
no.
They hide in apocalyptic events. So
Oh,
like
yeah, I know
where-
what you mean. Yeah, yeah.
Where she went to Pompeii.
Yep.
So what if Galactus was supposed to destroy this universe?
Interesting.
And that's why it wouldn't have caused an incursion, but because
And that's why Doom is in the end of Fantastic Four or whatever, whoever
Again,
that was.
A nexus event.
That's
That's what they're called. A nexus event. That's what they're hiding. And there have been theories that Doom has been hiding in nexus events. That's why.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why the TVA hasn't been able to like know anything about him or see him because he's been hiding in nexus events.
Well, here's my question about Doom then. If he can blip like
Loki.
Loki.
Time slip. Yeah.
then then what's preventing him from slipping back to his family dying?
I don't know.
I don't know either. There wouldn't be a movie if he did that.
That's-
I know,
yeah.
but there's that's just what I'm
armor.
thinking.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. It's a good point.
I'm not sure.
You got any more?
Yeah, I got one more for you.
Okay.
Okay.
So this one I heard about today. What Culture put out a video on this one. What about the multiple Doom theory? This theory
Yes.
is that RDJ is a red herring. He may be a version of Doom, but he is not the ultimate version of Doom.
Interesting.
I've been following up on this myself. Have you heard who the speculative casting is for who the real Doom is?
Let me think. Is it? I think I might have seen something like on who they were thinking, but
Is it Dwayne Johnson?
No.
Yeah.
Is it the guy who played the villain in Doctor Strange?
No.
I have seen that.
Yep.
So that's Mads Mikkelsen.
Yes.
Yes. So
They were looking at him to be casted.
well, not him. His brother. He's got a brother. Like that's a big fan cast. As they want him. I don't know
Really?
his first name.
I thought it was the same guy. They were going to
No.
recast him.
No. I don't think they would do that in the MCU.
They did it.
Well,
with
they did it with RDJ. Yeah, I
Just
guess they could. I guess they could. But I mean, there's
They wouldn't do that.
I mean, they could have just said like, "Oh, hey, he becomes Doom," but no, they think it's Cillian Murphy, which for me
Could be sick.
Which for
I'm
me
just
personally,
I'm
that's
just
my
picturing-
favorite cast.
I'm just picturing it like his Oppenheimer kind of like.
No,
character,
I
like-
think he is just the epitome of intimidation for some reason.
Scarecrow.
Yeah,
It's-
he just has a menacing look about him, and
Yeah.
if he is under the Doom mask,
He's psychological.
you're kind of like, ooh,
Well,
Yeah,
the
he's a creepy. Like,
Yeah.
he is. Seems like a great guy, but there is like a
But-
creepy look.
red
to the
herring.
shit, like
what
when he plays.
What would that accomplish? I'm confused on the point.
The only thing I think it could, I don't think this is real, but it
Oh.
could be. But it gives you an excuse to have RDJ on set and people not knowing that Iron Man's coming back. It gives you, it gives it a ton of hype because you get a bunch of
Interesting.
40-year-old dudes on the internet talking about comic book stuff.
Which, by the way, I'd like to address that real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
To all of you people out there say we're a bunch of 40-year-olds, the only 40-year-old at this table is Ben. Okay, I'm not even in my 30s yet, and all you out here saying that I'm in my 40s. Come on.
That's pretty awesome.
I'm 25, so I
was
mean,
gonna
that
say,
hurts my
he's younger
feelings.
than me.
Man.
Jeez. Anyway,
If I'm 40, Ben's 120. I mean, true. Okay.
well, my own
Yeah,
thought
let me
about
know.
this. So, because the red herring thing is a cool idea, you know, and in a world where everything gets leaked,
In a world.
where everything gets leaked, that's a good way to hide the fact that they have a different
But
person.
do they take precautions like that knowing it'll get leaked regardless? That's
I
my
don't know.
thing.
I don't know. Here's how I saw it, because I didn't always see it as the red herring. I always saw it as that he is the Doom, like he is the main Doom, but he is changing his appearance in order to psychologically mess with them because he knows that Tony Stark was a close
He
friend of
changed
them.
his
he can do whatever he wants. I think he absorbs Loki's power or something like
Yeah,
that. He has the ability. And so I don't know if you've seen, obviously you and I are bigger Harry Potter fans. Did you ever see the Fantastic Beasts movies?
No.
They're not great.
Oh.
But in the first one,
I'll have to watch him.
there is a,
check them out.
Based on his opinion, I should watch him.
I'm telling you,
I believe you.
I almost
A lot
turned
of
off
people
the
like
first
them,
one.
though.
They do.
So.
They do. But the first one, Colin Farrell is a character.
Yeah.
And at the end of the movie, this is going to be a bit of a spoiler.
That's
for you.
okay.
At the end of the movie, it's revealed that Colin Farrell is Grindelwald, Johnny Depp's character, but he has disguised himself.
Johnny Depp was in that movie?
Johnny Depp is Grindelwald.
What is Grindelwald?
He's like Dumbledore's weird lover.
He's gay?
Oh boy. Dumbledore is like, they didn't do it in the movies, but like, yeah, they a little bit in Fantastic Beasts, but he's kind of gay. Yeah, Dumbledore's a little freaky.
That's why he chooses Harry Potter.
Yeah. But no, so Grindelwald and him are like really good friends, but Grindelwald turns bad because Grindelwald is the one who wants to wipe out all muggles.
Is Grindelwald in Harry Potter?
Yes. So in a very brief flashback in Deathly Hallows, when there's those moments where Harry can see visions of what Voldemort's seeing, and he is talking to Grigorovich or something, or his name, and he goes, "Where is the Elder Wand?" Because the Elder Wand used to belong to Grindelwald.
Okay.
And it shows a shot of Grindelwald stealing the wand and jumping out of the window.
Okay.
And that character is played by the guy who sings the Joanna song.
Oh, okay.
Jamie Campbell and Sweeney Todd. But anyways, like I said, in Fantastic Beasts, the whole movie he's Colin Farrell, and then it's revealed that it's not Colin Farrell, it's Grindelwald disguised as somebody else.
Yeah.
That's how I viewed this.
He's the Doom playing the Doom.
He's the Doom disguised as a Doom playing another Doom. Well done, Ben. So
I
good.
think this is a humongous possibility. The thing that points me in that direction, though, is like, why would you be so inviting to letting people know who Doom was? Like, why would you, the whole thing on the stage where he takes his mask off and goes like this, it seems like they're trying to advert your attention this way. Yeah. Oh, Tony Stark's back, or Robert Downey Jr.'s back as Doom. And then you do have Cillian Murphy in the background who's been playing Doom this whole time.
I like that theory.
Oh, that could be sick. Yeah.
And he says new mask, same task.
Yeah.
But that could mean something else. It could just be Mark 85.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't necessarily mean Doom. But this is my favorite theory, that they're just
so do I.
They're just it's a scapegoat type of thing.
I mean, technically, how many? I mean, with all the different timelines, there are of course multiple Dooms because of the different timelines.
Yeah.
I mean, so to be honest, I don't know why it's not that surprising. You know, I would love to see if they get the original Victor Von Doom from Fantastic Four. Like,
they wouldn't do that.
Like, they cast him and he's just happens to be one of the Dooms.
It'd be cool. I think that actor passed away though.
He did. Yeah, he died.
Okay,
yeah.
I did not know that.
Yep.
So.
Speaking on that, they shouldn't do what they did in Flash, where they showed all the different Supermen.
No.
Don't do that with Doom.
Oh.
Doom should be one person, I think.
Yeah.
I think when you say red herring, they're not even going to show Tony Stark being Doom. Like, that's what I'm thinking of. Like,
yeah, I think they would save that till Secret Wars.
Well, what I'm saying is, like, they wouldn't show Robert Downey Jr. disguised, like Doom is disguised as Robert Downey Jr.
Mm-hmm.
They would go with no mask this whole time. Even through Doomsday, you're thinking it's Robert Downey Jr., and it turns out to be somebody completely different who fits the role so much more. And here comes Tony Stark back.
Mm-hmm.
I crave that kind of misdirection.
Yeah.
Well,
I should tell you then that because I looked into it after. No.
Oh, you have my heart drop.
No. I think there's there were people looking at the eyes and they were pretty sure that it was RDJ under the mask.
In this special look.
That could be a red herring though still.
Still could be.
Because those are easy shots to make.
But that voice sounds like him too.
It is.
I don't think it does.
I know. Now that I know, it does sound him, but he's listen, this just could be further misdirection that he's just voicing him. Like maybe he's not under the mask and maybe, I don't know. That's a fun one, dude.
Yeah.
That is a fun one.
Great theories.
Have you heard?
Yeah, great harvest.
I'll bring something only. You mentioned before that this is going to be Doomsday is not a part tour. It's just a movie.
Doomsday is like the Infinity War, where Doomsday is part 1 and Secret Wars is part 2, and that's the end.
But I thought they said that there was no part 2.
It's Secret
It's
Wars.
like saying Infinity War doesn't have a part 2. It's
Endgame. It's the same thing.
It's
Doomsday
one sets up.
Have you guys seen the theory on the logo? Whether it's going to be a full movie or a parter. So on the A of Avengers, there's that circle.
Yeah.
All of the ones where the Avengers lose, it's a half circle. All of the ones where they win, it's a full circle, and that's proven. On Doomsday, it's a full circle, meaning Avengers win. On Avengers Secret Wars, it's a half circle.
Interesting. Well, Kevin Feige did say that people are expecting Doomsday to be like Infinity War and lead into it, and they're expecting that this will lead into it the same way in Infinity War led to Endgame. But
what
that's
I'm thinking
not actually the case.
Well, okay. So I see what you're saying. I am seeing
on Infinity War, it's a half circle because they lose,
and on Endgame, it is a full
circle,
and it's a full on Doomsday, but it's half on Secret Wars. Why would you do that?
They could be doing a reversal, where in Infinity War they lost and then they won, but on Doomsday they win and then they lose and then we start over.
That's an amazing.
Oh, like Doomsday!
Where did you hear that?
Doomsday
do you remember?
Wipes out.
I think I saw it on a short. It wasn't like anybody. It was just like here's this bit of
an
information.
AI voice talking.
That would honestly be kind of cool. Like at the end of Secret Wars, like that's it. It's
like Doomsday. They win, and then the post-credit scene shows that they might not have won, and then Secret War they get wiped clean.
So what if it appears that they win, but they wake up on Battleworld?
Oh, but we wouldn't know that until Secret War. That's what we need.
Right.
We need to think
pull that back up.
We need to think they win.
Look at the color scheme. So there's a similar theory to this too. Do you see how the Avengers Doomsday is green? Look at Secret Wars and how it's like Iron Man red.
Yeah, it is. My only thing, and I'm not saying like the guy is still a legend. It's just how many more Iron Mans can you do?
I hope 40. I hope until I die.
I don't know. There was a leaked. There was a leaked.
He's gonna be doing it until he's 90.
There was a leaked project for after Doomsday called Iron Man 4: Legend of Doom. There was a leaked project.
I heard that too. Is that real?
It's an assume. It's like a reportedly, like not like confirmed, but
dude,
there's sneak peeks.
So I think people are lower on Iron Man 2 and 3. I love them. I think they're great.
I don't know why Iron Man 2 gets so much hate. I think Sam Rockwell's performance alone gives that movie at least a B tier.
As good as Iron Man 1 was, to me, I think Iron Man 2 is more iconic.
I can understand why people would not be pleased with Whiplash.
Apparently Whiplash was cut short.
No,
he had a lot more content.
So Iron Man 1, for the most part, was Jon Favreau's vision from start to finish. Mm-hmm. Iron Man 2 was not the case. Right. Marvel stepped in and started to get very executive and very handsy, too many cooks in the kitchen. It was supposed to be a lot darker of a story. You were going to see Tony Stark dealing with alcoholism because he's dying. There's actually a deleted scene you can go on and watch because do you remember how Iron Man enters the movie at all?
With the stage. With the stage, yeah.
He jumps out of the helicarrier. He jumps out of the helicarrier. Yeah. There's a deleted scene where you can go on right now and watch it, where he is vomiting into a toilet on the helicarrier, and because he's drunk. And Pepper is like, "What are you doing?" Like, she's on the helicarrier with him. She's like, "What are you doing?"
It's not the helicarrier.
Well, I'm not.
Helicopter. It's a flying device.
The transportation. It's not the helicarrier. In fact.
Oh, in
1983, the Nazis used.
You must be precise with everything that you say.
So he is like
that whole scene. He's supposed to be drunk.
They were supposed to explore his alcoholism and how he's not obviously he's not handling him dying throughout the movie. You know, he's doing he's racing when he shouldn't be. He's getting drunk. but like they were going to lean hard into it, but Marvel decided that was too dark.
Apparently, they were going to go really deep into Whiplash, Whiplash.
Whiplash had a
history,
much larger part, and they cut it. So Mickey Rourke is you can watch interviews where he's
I think real sour grapes about it too.
He's very bitter.
I don't blame him.
Very bitter.
His character was sweet, and it was not.
Yeah.
For me, the opening scene of his dad dying and him yelling at the dude, I think it's so good. I think his acting is
Maddie was
very
like,
good.
What is he doing? I was like, he's upset.
I'm like, dude, his dad just died right in front of him. And not only that, you know, I feel like Whiplash goes out like such a chump in that movie. You know, he just you'll lose. That they blow up.
That end fight was so weird.
There is more behind the scenes where you can go online.
Oh.
You know how he, you know, like the bombs are about to go off and he flies and grabs Pepper right at the last second. In the original cut, Whiplash has Pepper.
Really?
On the stairs, he is there and has her. And Tony, I forget exactly how Tony takes him down, but I think like I think he still activates the bombs or whatever, and Tony like shoots him with something to get him off of her, and then he grabs her and goes up, and then he dies in the explosion.
Interesting.
But they completely changed what was going to happen in that movie.
With the changes in it, though, I still feel like it's a tasteful movie. I feel like the direction they went in still was good. It doesn't deserve all the hate it gets.
Every movie with Tony Stark is better than any movie without him.
True. Facts.
True.
Winter Soldier.
They mention him. They say that the upgrades to the helicarriers with the repulsor engines.
If he wasn't, it'd be better.
That's true. Winter Soldier rocks, but we'll get into that. Okay. Well, thank you for that. That was some great theories. I'm super excited.
This is going to be
a lot of fun.
I've not been excited for a Marvel movie except for since Endgame.
Yeah.
Like
I said, I hadn't watched Endgame in a really long time, and like the fight scenes coming and Morgan, she doesn't care about superhero movies. I think just the concept of 26 movies making like all following like
leading up to
just intrigued her. She was like, how does a story follow that? You know? So I think that's what it was. And you know, but the fighting and all that, like she doesn't care like most.
There's just scenes like when you're in the theater and the Thor hammer starts lifting out of the air. If the hair on your arms aren't raising up on that, like when a short comes across my feed and it's that clip, I'm watching it every single time.
In the theater, I grabbed the guy next to me.
I'm watching it every single time.
My son, dude, at Endgame, jumped out of his chair.
See, like and
that's not Jake's thing, but he totally did.
What a bunch of nerds.
Bruh. Yeah, a bunch of 40-year-olds talking about superheroes.
Yeah. Why don't you talk to us about how Phantom was invented?
You're in the wrong shed, pal.
But yeah, so like watching the fight scene for the first time in what felt like years was super exciting.
Yeah.
And you know, I will say when the hammer started to lift, like I got the feeling again, and I like turned him with Morgan. She was just like, "What?" And I was like, "Do you not realize why this is so important?"
Yeah.
And so
no,
but then I told her, I was like, "Remember an other movie?" And she was like, "Oh, he kind of moved
but
it."
Not even that. Cap has not held the hammer this whole time, and now he's.
But the whole point of it is that he always could. That's the point. The whole point. It is confirmed
though.
It is confirmed. It moves slightly, and you see
he was
Thor that's like
Thor.
But he did it so that he wouldn't up Thor in front of everybody.
I don't know if that's
it is 100%.
Who confirmed that? Because I was thinking.
Did they?
I don't think they did.
I 100% they did.
I just assumed it.
I'm thinking he was close to being worthy, and so he adjusted it, but he wasn't worthy enough at that point.
I think when he was the skinny kid in Captain America 1, he was worthy
then. The dummy grenade.
I think
he was worthy.
I don't think so.
That's the point.
I think there's plenty of guys in the world though that would have done that. Yeah, they're not worthy.
But we don't. There's not a movie about Joe Schmo.
What I'm thinking is when he I'm just saying when he steps up to Thanos steps up to Thanos by himself, that is worthy.
Oh, when he tightens down the
that
strap
shows
on
the
his
worthiness.
shield.
He loses that fight.
According to the Marvel Cinematic Universe creators, yes, Captain America was always worthy and could have lifted Mjolnir during the party scene in Age of Ultron.
And he chose not to.
So that he wouldn't.
I don't know if I like that though.
Why?
Because I mean,
it's humility. It's totally him.
And that is Steve Rogers all day.
Yeah, it's totally consistent with his character.
But does he know he can? That's the thing I'm wondering.
I think the second it nudged, he was like, "Whoa."
He backs off.
I better not.
Interesting.
I don't know why he's strong.
I guess my own fantasy is that he became worthy in the moment he needed to become worthy.
The moment, like, when I watched Age of Ultron for the first time and I saw it nudge, immediately I thought, yeah, the little skinny kid who jumped on a dummy grenade to save all these people who have treated him like crap since he got to boot camp.
Right.
Like, yeah, that skinny kid, even before he became Captain America, could have lifted Mjolnir all day. Yep.
The only thing that makes me not think about that, though, is because how is he like straining so much? If he was able to lift it,
he's faking it.
watch with your veins in your arms, pulling at it.
Yeah, it's like lifting up a freaking candle.
Like, oh.
No.
Yeah, he's called you strain.
Yeah, but if he didn't know he could pick it up, and I picked up the candle for the first. Yeah. Come on.
Yeah, there you just.
Come
Did that
on.
look real?
It looked pretty real.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you're not Chris Evans, but it's
True.
I mean, he's a great actor. So
That's
just
true.
pretending.
So
And not
maybe it
only
was
that-
Chris Evans and Steve Rogers.
Not only
at the
that,
time.
there might have been a
disguised
little.
as a dude.
There might have been like a little smugness that before he even lifted, he was like, "I bet you I can.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put on a little show." No, but
Okay,
I'm gonna
that's
save
interesting.
this for the finale of the next movie.
Yep. So, but no, I was watching Endgame, the fight scene, like just knowing it was like watching it for the first time again in a while, and it was a lot of fun. And I was like, man, I'm excited for Doomsday. It's just
You
the
have to be
experience.
excited for Doomsday. You have to be.
Unless you're Matt Clark, who I did ask if he wanted a ticket, and he said yes, so I got him one.
Nice.
So, all right, cool. Well, before we wrap up this episode, it's been a minute since we've done it. Let's do a little Shed Shock. Yes. So if you've not been here before, our Shed Shock segment is simple. It's our trivia segment, but it is with pain. And we've changed how the pain is administered every so often. The first time it was dog shock collars, got zapped every time you got a question wrong. But we've now moved on to what we're calling Shed Shot, where somebody off camera, in this case it will be Ben, has a high-powered Nerf gun that leaves really massive welts. And then our contestants... What are you wearing?
You got to rep Dubby.
Oh, that's true.
Got to rep him.
We got a little partner. Let's talk about it.
They provide energy mixes, hydration mixes, and it's supposed to be low stim, so it's about 150 milligrams caffeine. It's supposed to be jitterless because they have, like it says on the package, coffee bean extract. Powdered energy drink that replaces other inferior caffeinated beverages. I can agree with that. It contains 0 fillers, no proprietary blends, and it has coffee bean extract, which helps you focus with no jitters or crash at the end, which is very important for people that are working or trying to focus on something and not wanting that crash.
Yeah.
It's also formulated in the United States, so it's not coming over from China or something like that.
Yeah. If you want to get your own, it is a 10% off code, and the code is SHEDLIGHT.
10% off for your first Dubby purchase. Code
We'll
Shed
post a link
Light.
somewhere.
Code SHEDLIGHT. It'll
the
be,
screen.
yeah. If you use our code, 10% off, it helps us, it supports us, and I mean, it's delicious. So
It's simple. If you get a question wrong, you get shot. And we actually have an extra punishment for this Shed Shock segment. Whoever loses and has the least amount of correct answers, we have 2 very foul soda flavors that we got. We have 5. I forgot Joey brought some. We have 5 very foul soda flavors that we got at our trip to Jungle Gyms last week, 2 weeks ago. And whoever loses has to drink the full bottle of said soda. So, given that it's Doomsday, it's a Doomsday episode, we're going to do some more MCU trivia. So, are you gentlemen ready?
Oh, yeah.
All righty, here we go. Mike, who is the main villain in Guardians 1?
Ronan.
Correct. Joey, in what phase was Ant-Man introduced?
Ooh.
5.
Phase 3.
Phase 2.
I got it.
Mike, what year was Captain America Winter Soldier released?
Oh, I'm not going to get this right.
5, 4, 3.
2016. Oh,
Misfire.
you're edging me.
That's staying in.
The answer was 2014.
Oh, I was gonna guess that.
I was gonna guess 15. So
Joey, what is the name of the villain mastermind behind the plot of Civil War?
oh, what's his name? Oh,
Just get it ready.
it's a scientist from Captain America: The First Avenger.
No.
Was it Hydra then?
No. Oh, another dry fire.
I was thinking of the wrong movie.
Zemo.
Zemo, yeah.
Zemo.
Zemo. Mike, where is Steve Rogers from?
Brooklyn.
That is correct. Well done.
Go, baby.
Joey, in Iron Man 2, what is Black Widow's cover name?
I don't know.
You're not even going to give me a guess?
Catherine.
Catherine. Natalie Rushman.
That's right, in Iron Man 2.
Mike, what type of radiation gives Bruce Banner the ability to be Hulk?
Gamma.
Very good. Joey, name me 3 MCU Chris's.
Chris Hemsworth, Chris Evans, Chris Pratt.
Well done. Rattle them off.
That was quick.
Is there more than 3?
I don't know. I just said 3. I was like, I don't even know. Mike, what is the name of Thor's mother?
Oh.
Funnily enough, he's going to be saying it if he gets it wrong.
Reba.
Ben has had a vasectomy, so he's not unfamiliar with dry fires.
He's shooting blanks.
The answer was Frigga.
What?
What is the name of the rainbow bridge that leads to Asgard? I thought this was an easy one.
It should be. I think I should know this too.
5, 4, 3, 2. There we go. The Bifrost.
I thought that was the thing that beams them down.
I think it's the bridge. Yeah.
I thought the Bifrost was the thing that beat him down.
Mike, what is the name of the fire giant that destroys Asgard in Ragnarok? These are good questions.
Solter.
I think, do we give it to him? Surtur.
Sir, don't
That-
give it to me.
Oh, okay.
Oh!
Dude, he's got a freaking bullseye in the center of his chest. G-Money. You were really close, though. That was a great guess. I wouldn't have even known that.
Surtur. Yeah. Solter. Yeah. No,
Joey, what is the name of Thanos' home planet?
oh,
Titan.
That is correct. Well done.
dang.
You needed a win, my friend. All right. These last 2 questions could be hard.
Yeah.
Mike, what powerful element is introduced in Captain America: Brave New World? Do you know it? Yeah. 5,
Tesseract.
4. Oh, gosh.
Oh, no! He's getting the same spot. There's no muscle there. You piece of crap.
Adamantium, the element in which Wolverine's
Yes.
skeleton is covered in.
Dang, dude.
And Joey, there's no shot you get this question. In Avengers Endgame, Howard Stark, when he is with Tony in the elevator, is shown holding a bouquet of flowers. He's also shown holding a specific food item. What is it? This was the hardest question that I could find.
Oh, man, you give it to the one that sucks.
I'd say you probably were neck and neck.
A papaya.
No.
It's a platter of something. Isn't
Go ahead. It is a can of sauerkraut. Get it,
What?
Benji.
I'm sorry.
It was a can of sauerkraut. Good memory. The final score, if my math is correct here. Mike wins 3-2.
Oh, thank the Lord.
Mike, since you won, you get to choose from this lovely selection which one Joey has to drink.
I'm going to go enchilada here.
Enchilada. All righty.
Now, let us smell it before you take
I was going to say, I want to smell it first.
I cannot chug. I will drink it all, but I cannot chug.
You have to complete it, and we're going to sit here until you do.
I can complete it. I just can't chug. And Ben, I'm going to need that trash can. Unless you want to throw up all over.
Let's get it ready. Let's get it ready. Go for it, bud.
Oh, it'd be sick.
Oh, I think he likes it.
This is not go good with the Taco Bell I just ate. Check it out.
You would think it would
It's a
compliment
good pairing.
Yeah.
It turned into Mad Eye Moody.
He's like beef.
Ew. Nice
Guys,
beef soda.
He's like,
Just finish it so we can stop this madness.
Oh, he's got it. He's got it.
that was diabolical.
Oh,
Nothing like a little shed shot. How you doing?
good.
My stomach's a little gurgling, but
Yeah,
I'm going to make it, I think.
that's fair. Okay, great. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Mike couldn't resist. Already cracked open the owls again. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We're excited to start this series, Doomsday. There's just so much hype around it, and it deserves it because what we've seen so far
Looks so good.
it looks very good. So I'm excited about it. So any theories that we discussed that you guys like to hear or disagree with, let us know in the comments. If there are any theories that we didn't cover that you want to share with us, share them. We love talking about theories. Leave them in the comments. Once again, if you're not subscribed yet, what are you doing? Hit the subscribe button and hit the bell so that you know that we're uploading on Wednesdays now for our full-length episodes at 8 a.m. and not Mondays. And also make sure you're following us on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook at Shed Some Light Pod, because like we said, we got 3 bags of delicious Owl's popcorn to give away.
It is good.
It's insanely good, and we would love to give it away to you all. And so we'll be posting something here soon with the details on how to enter the giveaway, and then we'll announce shortly after who won. So make sure you're following us there, and of course, make sure you tune in for the next episode. I think we're talking a little Loki, so I'm excited about.
I like Loki. Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you guys so much. We love you, and we'll see you all in the next one.